This is the Iron Trader, and this is Midday Trading. So we are going to take a look here at natural gas and crude oil and see what it's doing midday. We're also going to take a look here at Bitcoin, BTC. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell a stock, my ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have natural gas. Nice. Now, I watched a video this morning. I pointed out this key level right here, which is this price channel, 1.906, which is basically the top of that candle, 1.906. Now, today, so far, we got all the way up to 1.924, but you notice that it could hold it so far today, okay? But it was a great scalper. I dumped that UNG there. It got as high as 1608. I got 16 flat out of it. Okay, so that was really good. Now I'm looking here to buy it up again to see if it's going to hold or if it's going to break out of that 1.906 here for the day. Now, what do we have here on the downside? We want to look at these key support levels. First, we want to look at this 8 SMA, 1.821, very, very crucial. Okay, then we have 1.807, very, very crucial. And then we have your 21-day sitting at 1.75. But what I like about this pattern is, first of all, is the 8-day crossed above the 21-day, now above the 50-day, and we have a high, higher high, and a higher high. Now, just because we have this little situation here, that doesn't mean that this can't keep on rallying up here all the way, okay? So never look at it that. We just got to see it has to really just close above this key 1.906, just like it needed to close above that 50 SMA, okay? So we don't want to have here is a double top situation. That would not be good. Then she would come right on down here. So again, if we can get above this 1.906, then we just look right to the left of the chart. You got 1.95, we have 1.98, and this is the candle you're looking for at 2.0. Now, if we can break above that 2.0, well, then we have a lot of really nice targets, okay? So right there is your 2.0. We come right to the left. You have 2.04. You have 210. We have 212. This is the candle you're looking for at 2.16. There's your gap and there's your fill, okay? So that's going to be very, very key. But above that, you have this nice 21 SMA here at 2.22, and you have this 100-day at 2.26. So we have a lot of good targets on the upside. The key is you just need to close above this key level here. It is 1.906. So far today, we got above it. We got to make sure that the candle stays green. Now, if this candle stays green, then you're in good shape. If it turns red like this, well, then we're not so good shape. Then she's going to come down. So on the downside, again, just watch that key 8 SMA here. Right there, 1.82, there's your support level. The next support level is 1.80, and then we have your 21-day here at 1.75. Now, here on the weekly chart, looking very nice. Look at this 8 SMA here. Look how nice it's curling up here, okay? And look what we had last week, 1.90. What do we have this week? 1.92 here so far. So we have a series of higher lows, higher highs, very, very bullish, and you're above this key 8 SMA. Eventually, you're going to attack that 21 SMA, and then eventually you're going to hit that 50 SMA here. So I'm really not too worried about that. But right now, the trading is very, very good on the old natty gas. Okay, so we have here the green looks like it wants to cross over that red. That would be very, very bullish. For the week, which is Friday, you need to hold this 8 SMA 1.746 on a closing basis. Very, very key. Now, your MACD, green above your red, showing good bullish momentum. RSI here, plenty of room to run. Looking very, very bullish chart. The key is to the upside. Right there is this 1.906. If we can get bust above that, then we're looking basically for this 2.0. That's the big target that we are looking for. Okay, let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour. Okay, there's your hourly, your 4-hour. Now here's this what I was pointing out today. Okay, this big W pattern. Okay, on your hourly chart. Nice. Okay, it held this level. This is very, very crucial. Okay, so when it broke above this level right here, and she took off very, very nicely. Okay, so that's the key here. So any kind of a sell-off, you want to watch at 1.823. That's going to be very, very crucial on the support level. Okay, so now what do we have? We had a nice good run up all the way to 1.92, which is basically above this 1.96. There's your double top. Now the question is, can it get above that, or is this going to be a double top situation and then sell right off? But realistically, when you look at this pattern, you got a low, higher low, higher low, higher low, looking very, very bullish here. As long as we can get above this key level right here and close above this 1.902, then we are good shape, and then we can go right back to that 1.92 and then we can just head right on up to that 2.0. So these charts here are looking very, very bullish. So on the upside here, watch right here immediately, 1.88, and then we can come right up to the next candle. That is 1.89. We can follow this here, 1.90, and then we have your other candle looking at 1.197, and then your retest 1.924. So we've got a lot of day left. Let's just see how it all going to shake out here. But right now, very, very bullish chart. The scalping so far on the UNG, great. You can do Boyle too, but I've just been in the UNG. I wasn't even interested in anything on the KOLD. I think you could have scalped some points out of that here, but realistically, I'm just looking for scalping these longs and then rebuying it, scalping it, rebuying it, scalping it. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here at crude oil. Okay. Here we have a crude oil here, your daily and your weekly chart. Okay. Now let's see what we did. Okay. So we had this nice double bottom situation going on here. Okay. Right there. See? 84.69, and what do we have here? 84.64. Always look to the left of the chart. Nice double bottom with a higher low. Now today is what is the high today? We had 86.98, and we had 87.10 yesterday. Okay, so far, what do we have? We have an inside day, which means your high and your low is within the high and low of the previous days. That's all that means. Okay. Now you notice when it's sell down here, you're holding this 8 SMA here pretty good. Now crude oil got as low as 85.34, and this is 85.50. So it came down a little bit, but again, we need to close above this 85.50. Okay, that's going to be very, very key. If not, then we have to look at the bottom of yesterday's candle, 84.69, and then we look at 84.64. That will be your next level. Okay, then what we can do is we can come down here to this level, 83.85, and then we want to look to the top of that candle, 83.21 and 83.12. That's going to be next level, and then we have your 21 SMA, 82.50 below that. But right now we have this still having the double bottom still in play. Your 8-day is still in play until you lose that. We don't worry about all that, but I always like to show you where it could go. If that 8 SMA in the bottom of these candlesticks are lost, then we can just follow it all the way down to the possible 21-day at 82.60. But crude right now, buying opportunity here on any kind of a pullback situation. So actually, it was a really nice scalp trade here in the UCO. I dumped it out. I didn't get the high. The high got as high as 35.42. I got 35.35 and dumped it out. So now I'm just looking to see if it's going to hold this 8 SMA here to take another trade. Okay, so we got to see how this all shakes out. And remember, the API report will be out today at 4:30. Now, here on the upside, well, obviously we want to look at today's high. That's 86.98, and then yesterday's high, 87.10. And then we want to come to this candle, 87.22, very, very key level. That was yesterday's resistance, came within 12 cents. And then we have your high of 87.63. That's what we're looking for here on the upside. And obviously, we can look at the weekly. You know, we can ride these candles all the way and up here until we get to this nice level here, this 89.85, call it 90. And then you have 95 above. And then obviously above that, you're going to have Yo Hondo, 100 bones. RSI here, while you're coming off a little bit, that doesn't mean it can't curl right back up. Just shows that there's strength, a little bit of weakness going on here today with the red candle. But again, we're still an inside day. MACD still bullish, green over red, looking good. Green over red, looking good here. And on this here, so far for the week, we have an inside week. But again, it's Tuesday. We've got plenty of time left here. Long as we hold that key 100 SMA here and this 8 SMA here at the end of the week, the weekly chart looking very, very good. Okay, let's take a look here at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. A lot of people like trading the old Bitcoin. Now, what do we have here? You had a high, 74,415, and basically we're just going a sideways action. But what I do like about this is, see, low, higher low, higher low, looking very, very bullish, and we just have a nice sideways action here. So the key which we want to watch here is, it looks like this 8 SMA, okay, 68,969, and we have the 21-day, 68,888. Okay, so these are your key levels here of support. Now you can see here how it's holding it very, very nice. It got below, but now we're right back above it. So this is what you want to watch. That key level, 68,973, and right there, 68,891. Okay, that's very crucial. Now again, if that is lost, then what you're going to be doing is you're going to come. You just want to look here to the left here of the chart. So we can look at this candle, which is lining up very, very nicely here. See this? So look to the bottom of this candle, 66,300, and then you have 65,425, and then we have 64,910. Okay, and then what you do, if this area is lost, look at this nice double bottom situation here we have on these two candles. So you want to watch that 62,655, and then your big retest down here, okay, sitting at 61,020. Okay, so just look at your price channel right there, 61,020. That's bottom of that candle right there. Okay, so which is very much in line with here. Okay, so this is very, very nice double bottom situation going on here. We had a low, we had a higher low, and then she ripped up very, very high. Okay, so that's the key one. If that's all lost, we look here to this 50-day, 59,722. Now I guess they have a 120 or 150,000 target on this here, so you could possibly get there, but you know, who knows? Okay. What I don't like about this is this RSI here. As this is moving up here, this is moving down here pretty dramatically. It should be going sideways. It's not a, you know, not a too bad looking here, but again, it just, I always like to, anything I can look at, same way with the momentum here. So when that green crossed over below the red, now you have it going down here. There's no real like a negative divergence going on here because we don't have anything higher here. But again, it just looks like it's on a, you know, downside slant. But the key is just watch that 8 SMA here if you're trading this. Watch that 21-day, and then we just follow these candles all the way on down here till we get to right there. That's at 64,910, and then right here, very, very key, 62,655, and then right here, this bottom of that candle, which is that price channel at 61,020, and then right below it is that 50-day at 59,721. Now on the upside here, obviously we have to look at everything is right in this area here. So we just take today's candle, you're looking at 72,455. Okay, so right there, just say 72,500 because you're dealing with just a huge number. So 72,500 is what we're looking for. Okay, again, if you can go above that, then we can look at the top of this candle. Okay, 73,380, and then we can look right there at 74,415 is obviously is your breakout. But you got a really big time trading range here going through here where you got this high right there, and then we have this nice lower section going on here, and then if that is lost, we have a nice lower section even here all the way down lower, which was a nice double bottom situation. So realistically, watch that 8, that 21 there on the downside. If lost, we follow the candles all the way down to see where it's going to stop. On the upside, watch this green candle, very, very key, 73,380 after today's high, 72,455, and then right there's your breakout, 74,415. Okay, that's what I got for you midday trading. I'll be back here after the pit close here, and we'll review crude oil and natural gas. And don't forget API at 4:30. All right, thanks for watching.